Hi there, Dr. Gary here. Dr. Gary on the road. We are dental practice brokers nationwide. Today's topic is just returned from New Mexico. That was a spectacular trip, visiting about 5 new dental offices. And we also have a story today. So today's topic is just returned from New Mexico. 5 new practices for sale, plus buyer upset that a new buyer outbid them for the practice sale. We'll talk about what happened. Anyway, so we have 10 employees. We're in 25 states. That's going to go up to 26, 27 very soon. Because we have new acquisition people. We have 10 employees, 25 states. We're working 363 days a year, having fun every day. Take off Christmas and Easter. We're available to you from 7:30, 8 o'clock a.m. during the week and weekends on the East Coast time till about 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. East Coast time. So we're working 363 days a year. We are available to you. Take off Christmas and Easter. So all the information you're about to hear today is for entertainment purposes. It's not legal or business advice. Our number is 201-663-0935. And our website is dentalpracticeguide.com. If you're going to be selling to a large DSO, please call us because we will be able to get that commission free and we could choose the right DSO for you. Sometimes we're also able to get your legal fees reimbursed upon successful closing based on certain criteria. So call us. We could talk about it. Anyway, so today's topic is, first of all, we just got back from New Mexico. That was a fantastic trip. We saw the White Sands National Monument because we have an office for sale near there, Alamogordo, that general area. So while we're there, we're going to enjoy ourselves too. We saw the White Sands National Monument, which is these white sand dunes go for miles and miles. It is just like you feel you're on another planet. And those of you who say they love dentistry, they don't want to retire, that's great. But you got to squeeze these things in. I mean, it is spectacular. And driving from Arizona up from the bottom of Mexico, southern New Mexico, White Sands, all the way up to Taos, we saw 4 or 5 different practices for sale, met the doctors. It was Alamogordo, it was Reduso, it was Santa Fe, Taos, just spectacular scenery. And we had fun at the same time. So those should be on our website too, and let's talk about it. The other issue is this doctor, the first one, is upset that she got outbid and somebody else is buying the practice. Well, we don't share what one doctor buys, pays, or submits a bid for, the letter of intent. We keep it private. But the seller said the bid's too low. The bank said the buyer is offering lower than market value. And the buyer said, I'm not paying any more. I'll give you a little extra. I'll go up 3% more, and that's it. And the seller said no. And the buyer said, I'm not budging. So in those situations, we go to our secondary list. Okay? And we brought in other buyers. Again, we don't share the dollar amount. We only share what the doctor's looking for, at least the minimum. The second buyers came in. It was real estate and a dental practice. They saw the whole package, self-standing building. They loved it. Now, they came in with their first bid. The doctor counteroffered. The seller counteroffered. So they wound up paying about $90,000 more than the first buyer. The first buyer, and again, we don't share the dollar amounts, but the first buyer said, nobody's going to buy the practice. Well, somebody came in and bought it. And the first buyer says, I'm upset. I said, well, what do you mean you're upset? They paid, a significant amount of money more than you did. And you're saying it's still not worth it. And they're getting the practice. And for $90 some odd thousand more, I guess you could have had the practice. You could have made up the difference that you were uncomfortable about paying. Because remember, when you're buying a dental practice, you're buying a income generating business. You're not just buying a house. Okay? You're going to earn the money back. The second buyer saw the value in it, and they just jumped on it. They wanted it. They moved on it, and the bid was accepted, and we're going to move towards closing now. Now, the first buyer has to spend another 5 to 6 months, I guess, looking for another practice and trying to get the right number that they wanted for. And that's fine. The practice is only, if you think it's only worth X number of dollars, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You can move on. But that first buyer is going to lose valuable time looking for another deal. It has to be real estate. It has to be one they like because they wanted to buy a combination. And that's it. So that's what happened. So give us a call. We'll be happy to talk to you. Thank you. Now, bye.